Alright, hello! So today we are going to be playing a game of Set 13 PBE. So this is before Set 13 comes out, just to prep and to try out the units and different comps. So yeah, if you like Set 13 content, you're looking forward to that, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm recording this live on my Twitch. So the commentary is going to be live while I'm playing, so you know it might be a little bit different. Maybe less chatty, maybe more tilted as I'm playing. But either way, hopefully it's enjoyable. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like the content. Excuse me. Alright, let's get to it. I messed up what it was. Wind up monkey. Something will happen on 3-5. That's great. What will happen on 3-5? Who knows? I did a quick striker game already. So even though this looks like I'd probably just play quick striker from here, I just not gonna do it. Conquerors piss me off. Not gonna play it. Because everybody always plays Conquerors and I can never figure out if the comp is good or not. Because like the whole lobby just holds on to all the Conqueror units. Yeah, Napkin, you got it. Like it, subscribe. So I'll just sit here. I'm not going to worry about holding on to Conquerors. I know that they're strong. I know that I can play like family reroll maybe. Like I should hold on to them. You know what? I'll just hold on to them just in case. I haven't played family reroll. I just know it's strong, so it feels really useless to play it. So I'm not quite sure. I tried Visionaries and I wasn't super successful with it. It doesn't look like I have a good opener, in my opinion. I played Bruisers already, so this feels a little bit awkward if I had a Bruiser +1. Maybe I'll play like Visionary Tailoring. I'm trying to do something I haven't done before, right? I don't really care about winning this PBE game. It's more so like trying something out, seeing if I can top 4, and then if I top 4, I'll let you guys know about it. If I don't, you know, I'll probably just like delete the VOD. But you know what I mean? The idea is just like, I want to see, like, you know, if I know something is strong, there's no point in me doing that. Oh, this looks like it's good, maybe. I could play Academy. Just Giga Academy. Category 5 also looks interesting. Is anybody playing towards family reroll? That's what I want to see. It doesn't look like it. So maybe I can try this. 7% increased by 5% for every 3-star. I think I'm more inclined to just try Academy. I haven't tried Academy at all this entire set. I need 3 Academy units. Oh, that's not good. Okay, in terms of items, I know that I'm probably playing towards HEIMERDINGER. I get a Giant Slayer, a Guard Breaker, and a Crown Guard. So if I do this, I can use the Guard Breaker on this guy. I can use Giant Slayer on anybody. I can just play around that. Okay, this guy got the Vander hero, so thank God I didn't play towards it. I think this was recently bug fixed, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know how strong it is, so we'll see this game. If this guy hits Vander 3, how strong he is at the end of the game. I should have made Econ there, my bad. Okay, so let's see our Academy units. So Academy. Academy gives you extra items, so it seems like it would be really strong. But the thresholds for it are very awkward, so it's hard to tell exactly how strong it is, like when I look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's only a 5 trait, so I can drop one of these units. Artillery, Visionary. I'm probably going to be playing towards Heimer for most of the game, so I should consider myself having at least 2 or 4 Visionaries, because Heimer scales really hard off of the his what's it called? Maybe I just play Sentinel's Academy, because I can play Rel, who is also a Visionary. And then what other Visionaries are there? I want like a frontline Visionary ideally. So there's Renata and there is the Nunu. I don't know how strong Nunu is, but Nunu is Bruiser, so there's a chance that we play that maybe. Form Swapper would be also okay to play. So we'll see how that goes. I don't see any of this going well for me right now, and that is because I do not have Academy in already. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm already really stressed about it. I also have Rebel synergy. So I can play Rebel. It might be like a pseudo Rebel build, like, and I play around Alawi, because Alawi would be a really good tank for me, right? I'm also getting a Crown Guard, which would be pretty nice to have. So if I'm playing around Alawi, I probably don't need you, and I just play you for synergy, the Vex, right? And then I get Rebel in for free around this Ezreal. I probably drop Sorcerer, and I play something like this, and then I just want like maybe a little bit more front line, a little bit more back line, depending on the situation. But until then, until we have Jace, we're probably going to have to play the Lux. I can also cap out around maybe like Form Swapper with Black Rose, but I'm not sure exactly how that's going to play out. But I think that's an okay plan. I just want to make sure that I have an expensive frontline unit and an expensive backline unit. And then I feel a little more comfortable with my game plan. Like, you know, it's not like super obvious all the time, but typically, how do I phrase it? I should take something for utility. I'm going to take the belt because I can make anti-heal pretty easily. But anyways, what I was going to say is, like, typically, when you're building a board, especially if you're starting out, often the more expensive units are better like, they do more than the cheaper units. That's why they're more expensive. So a good way to plan out your thing is to think like, okay, I have a 4-cost front line. I have a 4-cost back line. I need a 4-cost front line. Right, so if I'm looking at the 4-cost front line, I'm trying to find one that has some sort of synergy. Right, Jace is fake. I can spend the whole game and I can never hit the Jace. Who knows? Right, I don't. It's very unlikely that will ever happen. Here I'm putting in over Visionary. I'm putting in this because I get a whole ass item, which is definitely going to be good. So I use my Academy item here, and I can also hold on to the Leona for now. But anyways, what I was trying to say is, like, you never really plan around the 5-cost. 5-costs are like a good to have, but not necessarily gonna actually happen. So you should never like think to yourself that you're gonna get a 5-cost. 4-cost, you should always think, if you're playing around like a level 8 comp, you should always think, I need a 4-cost frontline unit, at least one. I need a 4-cost backline unit, at least one. So that's what I'm trying to find. Like, who's gonna be my 4-cost frontline unit? So I'm trying to think. It could be Garen, maybe, and I play around Watchers. I don't really have any Watcher synergy with Academy. It could be a Bruiser, which is Elise, but once again, I don't have synergies. Elise is Form Swapper, so there's a good chance that I might end up just playing Elise anyways. But obviously, I'm going to hold on to these and try and play flexibly. Whoever I hit. You know what I mean? It's going to be that type of situation. So we'll see how it goes. Here I want to make some econ. Academy gives you, like, every increase gives you an item. So it's pretty good to just like get the vertical academy going. So I would like to play this guy as, like, maybe I even play it over the Morgana, because I'm just up so many resources. Try and keep my win streak going. This guy scales off of primarily AD, but this is good enough. Maybe we can get some damage off. This guy's very strong, by the way. It looks like he has like a lot of... He leveled to 5, and I'm still level 4. We'll try that out. I can sell all of these guys. I'll hold on to one copy of Morgana, just in case I need to play Vertical Visionary, and I need to have the extra Visionary units. Singed is gonna get replaced with literally any other Sentinel once I find a 2 or 3 cost Sentinel. I might have missed it because I'm, you know, obviously focused on talking and playing at the same time. I hold on to Set always because Set's like a really... I like the stun that Set gives. It's pretty good. It feels like it sways some of the fights, so I feel like it's a good unit to just have. I think I make Nashers here, and I just play around like Heimer with Nashers, Adaptive, JG, something like that, and then I can just itemize Ezreal. I don't want to make another Giant Slayer is the problem. Okay, this is a better Sentinel. And I'll fix up my items in a little bit, for sure. The problem is I can't really make frontline items for a while, so it might be a little bit awkward until then. We might have to like dedicate ourselves towards like 4 Sentinel or something like that, just to make sure that we're like in a reasonable spot into our mid to late game. Hold on to Visionaries just because I might try and do something like a 4 Sentinel, 4 Visionary setup for my mid game. Academy also, I can put on like a really expensive unit and just give them like a tailored item with a bunch of damage amp. So if we think of our 5 costs and who synergizes well, we might be able to play around LeBlanc. We might be able to play around some other units. Sentinel Emblem seems a little bit bait here. Like, you know, it might help my overall board, but probably not. Okay, so I want to take Crown Guarded here. So the reason I want to take Crown Guard is because my Academy bonus is that I'm going to gain a Crown Guard. So I'm going to get 2 Crown Guards no matter what. So this feels like it solves some of my problems, right? One of the problems I was just stating is that looking at my components and the items that I slam, I don't have a lot of frontline items. So this augment immediately now gives me a frontline item, which, you know, you can argue is good or bad, you know, depending on if you're a Crown Guard enjoyer. That's like, you know, that's up to you, obviously. I'm not saying that it's obviously the best thing ever. But it does help me out, right? It gives me a frontline item, and I'm also going to get another Crown Guard, so it has value, right? It's not just gain a Crown Guard and that's it. It's like gain a Crown Guard, but I'm going to eventually have 2 Crown Guards. So even though I don't have 2 Crown Guards right now, it's okay. Now, also, something you might have noticed is that I slammed JG on the Ezreal. I know he doesn't have really that much AP scaling. He mostly does AD damage, and he does like 30% AP, right? The reason is just like 3 items on 1 unit is a lot better, and Guard Breaker has crit chance and Jewel Gauntlet allows abilities to crit. So together, I'm kind of building a situation where this Ezreal is going to do a lot more damage on a crit by giving him like a huge crit chance. I know it looks really bad. Trust me, I will swap the items later, but I do not think that putting JG on Leona, which is a 1 cost with no synergies in right now, is going to be that much stronger than my 2-star 3-cost Ezreal. I think that he will hit a lot more aggressively with the items that he has right now. So that's why I have the items split up like that. Of course, maybe I'm wrong. We have to do like an actual number crunch. I'm not going to do it, and I don't care if anybody else does it, but you know what I mean? Instinctively, usually, it doesn't matter what the items are. 3 items on a higher cost unit typically is going to be the better play in a lot of cases. We're not that rich though, so it's been kind of low-ish money, right? We're still level 5. We didn't streak well in stage 2, which was a problem, but that's mostly because, like, you know, not knowing what I'm doing, which units are strong, all of that stuff. There was a couple rounds we could have either won or lost, and we didn't. So it is what it is. Even here, we're not streaking, so we're continuing to be broke, which is a bit unfortunate. But then again, I think a lot of people, besides the ones that are, like, really streaking, I think most people are pretty broke. Hopefully. Looks like I'm the most broke. I think I've been managing my econ the worst. Here I'd probably want to make red buff just for like some sort of component for anti-heal or shred. I can also grab the Leona to get a Leona 2. Then I just grab the Leona for Leona 2. And Mbessa last pick is crazy. So one of these guys is going to Giga high roll for sure with an Mbessa now. Wow, nobody wanted Mbessa. This was actually a game I could have played Conquerors, which is actually really fun, really silly, because I've been bitching all day that I can't play Conquerors ever, because, like, they're always contested. Everyone takes 10 damage. That was so bad for me, because I'm already not in that great of a spot. It's okay. I think it's probably better just to play this Nami instead of the set here. We'll see how it goes. I can't kill this Blitzcrank. Okay, I killed the Blitzcrank successfully. Nice. I won this. Like, I think this is a little bit stronger. I think that's probably my strongest board if I had to guess. I'm very poor though is the problem. I haven't streaked at all this game. So it's going to be really hard for me to hit like a nice expensive board. But basically I'm going to try my best to find Sentinels and Heimerdinger. And then I'm going to put these, I'm going to move the Jewel Gauntlet onto Heimerdinger. These are going to be my 3 Heimerdinger items plus JG. And then I'm going to try my best to play around what I can. I want to stack 5 Academy so I get my extra Crown Guard as soon as possible. And then we'll see how it goes after that. This guy already has a Zoe. How are people so rich? I guess everybody just took an Econ augment. And maybe I just like fucked it up really badly. Because I'm very poor. Like this guy's level 750. He's literally like 36 gold up on me. So I'm unsure what's going on. But he does have Econ augment. So maybe it's just that. Copium. This is 1 gold. I mean, might as well just upgrade it and then I never have to buy any more Vexes again. I can't level here. This might honestly be a 3-5 send it instead of like a 2-5 send it. Because I really need to guarantee finding at least 1 Heimerdinger. Because I'm kind of structuring my whole game around this 1 unit right now. Okay, I got a bunch of gold, which is nice. I got IE, I guess. Enforcer, Pit Fighter. Can I make use of this? Okay, my Econ suddenly is great now, which is nice. We'll just play the 4 cost, I guess. Artillerist. Artillerists. Corky. Tristana. Urgot. Like, maybe I just hold on to an Urgot for a bit. Because my Ezreal is probably going to be like my secondary carry. This guy just hit Vander 3. Okay, let's see how strong this is. Gloves off. Gain a Vander. Your strongest Vander gains a brand new ability that no longer grants resistances, but instead deals 65% increased damage and punches targets backwards. This doesn't seem that good. I don't know if it's just me, but we'll see how it goes. Like, my board is very uncapped, and I almost beat this guy. I might actually still beat this guy if I kill his Draven before he casts. Yeah, like, this guy lost to me. The reason this doesn't look good is because if you don't know, Vander is, like, one of the best tanks in the game that he's just, like, impossible to fucking kill. So, like, if you just remove all his resistances, doesn't that just make him shit? Am I crazy? I don't know if this is good. Wand Overflow seems pretty strong for Heimer, maybe? Final Polish. Gain 3 cost. Allies gain 9 attack speed. Combat start. 3 random 3 cost gain 400. Like, what? I think I'm just gonna take this. Support item and completed item. 44 to level. I have a lot on my bench, so like I do have a decent amount that I can roll here. I mean, I could just go for like multiple Crown Guards. I don't have Shred or anti-heal components, which is really bad. Okay, we'll fix my board next turn. A bit too dizzy. So I'm 4 Sentinel. I need to swap this out for Heimer, and I think that's just my board. I didn't have to make that. Okay, so this for Heimer. Heimer, I want you to have all of this. Okay, well, I fucked that up pretty badly. I want to move the Academy emblem as well. Down for a TG. Then I can make Deathblade on Ezreal. And I can move Jewel Gauntlet. I'll just put Deathblade on Ezreal. Okay, I think my board is coming together. Okay. I don't think I'm ever playing this. I think I'm not playing this guy, maybe? I don't know. I need a better pit fighter, probably. Or I need a better artillerist, maybe. So we'll see how that goes. But I think I figured out what I want to do. I think we're good to go. Maybe I make one more Crown Guard. I don't get it. That's fine. I could make a... Oh, I should have taken that for red buff. Okay, I'll just make... I don't have anti-heal, right? No anti-heal. This guy gives a little bit of anti-heal. Okay, so I'll just make... I'll make Thing. I'll make Sunfire. That should be fine. I want to move this over to this. So, let's do that now. Actually, no. I need to save my remover. I'll just sell the Rel. So I'll sell Rel. I want this guy to be this. And then I want to put the Giga Crown Guard on the Rumble. Because he's Academy. I want to put this onto Alawi probably. I want to use one remover on this guy. Put JG here. And then I want to put this, and Deathblade here. Then I have a Sunfire Cape, which I can put on this Alawi for now. And we're good to go. That's what all my items are fixed. Everything's good to go. I need to just move this guy over so I get my attack speed, and we're fine. And then if I hit a Jace, I can swap items off the Ezreal onto the Jace, and that's like that's the goal. I have a Rumble that I can scale up until later. I have a Heimer that I can use for my anomaly, so I didn't have to roll super aggressively this turn. If I drop too low on health, right now I'm really high on health, so I can greed. If I lose one more fight, then I will worry about it. I want something that gives mana. This one's good. Heimer scales off of how many times he casts. That's why I was doing that, by the way. I think I need to save my money. I'll just go spare parts. Heimer 2 without even having to roll. We're back. And we're fine. We'll be fine. Okay, hold me, chat. We'll be fine. You know, it's okay. We'll be fine. We're okay. Rel is visionary, so I always want to keep her in just to give the synergy with the Heimerdinger. I would like to put an Academy item on Heimerdinger because he gains the extra damage, like the damage amp. So which item should I switch? Like, it's probably switch JG, and I'll just put JG on this dude. And I just put, like, Giant Slayer on, or Guard Breaker on him. Maybe Giant Slayer. We'll see. Okay, this guy has an Anomaly Mordekaiser 2. Like, what was I supposed to do? Like, how does he have a Mordekaiser 2? I don't know. It's just, like, I guess people just got it like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck is that? Who knows? He just has a Mordekaiser 2. And he got, like, his anomaly isn't that good. He just got 2 items for it. So that's okay. That's not that bad. It's kind of nuts. I want a spark. Okay, so spark. I think like that's my best itemizations, right? Because I just have so much AP items. Maybe I can play I can also eventually lose the Rumble and I can play a LeBlanc if I hit LeBlanc. Holy, that was close. That's probably a damage amp diff from the Academy. And then I also want to hit 6 Academy. I get more damage amp on everybody, which is good. Leona, is also Leona tanking a lot as a 2 cost? She's tanking quite a bit, so I might want to put like one of the Academy items on the Leona. We'll see how that goes eventually. I could also give this guy attack speed. Artillerist isn't that important to me. Maybe I want to play a Rebel instead. A Jace would go really hard. But I don't think I'm going to hit a Jace anytime soon. This guy's like Giga Sniper build. So let's see how Vertical Sniper works here. He's all low cost units though, so it just comes down to like the damage he does. My Heimer should scale though nicely. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind, we won. Nice. Yeah, I think this is like a burst damage thing. I just survived the burst, which was good for me. I can level to 9 and roll a little bit. Who's my next in? It's a Conqueror, not really. Pit Fighter, not really. Scrap is probably my best value. But I don't have an extra component, so I don't think Scrap's that useful. So maybe it's just Sorcerer. I should just hold on to a Sorcerer. I'm kind of down for this. Because this guy does have a lot of AP. Who am I fighting? I'm fighting this guy, or this guy, or this guy. I don't have a Lowy 2 either, which is pretty scary. So I don't know if I should roll for a Lowy 2 or if I should roll for Jace on 9. We'll see how this round goes. If I lose, I'm probably just going to roll on level 8. If I win, I'll go to level 9. I think that's my thought process. Bro, this Mordekaiser is fucked. And how does he have a Fawn? He just got it from this? That's fine. I think I gotta roll here. I'm too weak. Board did not work out as planned. How much is my Ezreal even doing? He's not doing that much. He's doing very little. I think I can lose the Urgot for something better. I'll just take a Caitlyn because it's expensive. None of these items are particularly great for me. I found a Jace. Okay, well that's pretty good. Maybe I can win a fight. Nice. Alright, I'm still looking for this Alawi upgrade. I don't think leveling now gives me anything. right? The only thing I can play is Rebel. But I think this is just my board, so I'm just gonna try and play for like a placement. Okay, I'll have placements now. I think I'm just gonna roll for Alawi 2. Maybe I hit Heimer 3. Who the fuck knows? Hello, Alawi. I hit Rumble 2, I guess. Alawi. Come home, Alawi. Bro, this Mordekaiser is railing me. How? It's so strong. It counters my... I just don't have enough damage to chew through the units. It's fucking Black Rose board. Okay, let's look at his board. What was the guy's board that beat me? He is 5 Black Rose, Mordekaiser 2. Like, nothing seems that special. He's just holding a bunch of Alawis. He's 5 Thing, 2 Conqueror, 2 Dominator, 2 Form Swapper, 2 Sentinel, 2 Sorcerer, 2 Watcher, 1 Emissary. I mean, I guess. He has a lot of synergies. It's just, I think it's just the Mordekaiser. I just can't kill it. It's one-shotting my whole front line. If I had a better front line, I'd be fine. I just need Alawi 2, and I just couldn't find it. I rolled and I held on to, like, you know, I almost hit Heimer 3 before I hit Alawi 2. I think if I have Alawi 2 in this matchup, I can win. Because Heimer scales, right? The way Heimer works is, like, every cast, he shoots an extra rocket. It's similar to, like, Ash arrows in set 11, if that's, like, something that matters to you. But I just couldn't hit it. I didn't think Alawi was that contested. Like you know, it's not like somebody's holding a bunch on their bench. But yeah. My Alawi items are also pretty bad. I just don't have a good front line, right? My Rumble is more of a damage dealer, if anything. So if I can, like, outburst damage somebody, so, like, the sniper person, I was able to outburst damage them. But, like, I need to scale against a comp like that. My Heimer really needs the cast to go off. But anyways, that was Academy. I tried it out. A little bit awkward, I think. With the +1 helps a lot. But you could play like I think you can play like Sentinel Visionary. It seems like it synergizes pretty well. So that's like a good option. But yeah, that's that.